It's OVA the creator.
What's up to all my beautiful queens and my handsome kings? Welcome back to Life with Eyeliner, and today I'm here to give you guys a tutorial on how I achieved this bold, sexy look right here. So yeah, I'm gonna just stop talking. Just keep watching if you want to see how I created this look. Happy holidays, guys. You guys can tell my eyebrows are already laid and tamed, and I do have a tutorial on my channel, so feel free to check that out. So now using my Juvia's palette, my Juvia's Place palette, I used the lightest nude I have just to cover and set the concealer I put on. I'm going to be going in with my mauve palette now, and I'm going to be using the darkest brown shade that I have as my transition color. So as you guys watch me do this, I just want to know how everybody's finals week is going. I hope it's going well because I am dying here. My skin is breaking out, no sleep, like I can't. For my crease, I use the same mauve palette but in the color black this time, just because I was going for a smoky eye look, and now I just needed it to kind of finally come together. It would have looked weird if I started off with just black, and that's why we use transition colors, guys. Transition colors are important with a capital I.
It's OVA the creator.
As you guys can see, everything I do on one side of my face, I go to the other side and repeat. And that's honestly the routine throughout this whole video. So to create the base for my glitter, I use the white color from my mauve palette. I honestly don't know why I used white, but it seemed like the most reasonable color for me to use for this silver glitter look I'm going for. Putting the eyeshadow only on half of my eyelid because that's where I will put in the glitter. As for the glitter, I honestly got it from Amazon, but it was such a long time ago and I do not use it, so I figured why not use it for this look. So to get the glitter to apply, and yes, it's messy, y'all, that's why you have to do the glitter first. You have to, or your whole face is gonna have mad glitter on it when you're done with your makeup, and that's not cute. All I'm really doing here is putting the glitter glue where the glitter will be going. Simple as that. Now, it's my favorite part about this whole thing, well, besides the highlight, the glitter. I don't really use glitter like that because, I don't know, I'd be scared. But I wanted to take a leap of faith because I've had this glitter for way too long. I don't remember where I got it. I think I got it from Amazon. And yeah, I use these little padded brushes to apply them because I just feel like they take and apply way better than regular makeup brushes. And honestly, I cannot keep up with the technology nowadays with makeup. And if it does not work for me, it does not work for me. So these little free 99 brushes you can always find in your crib is what I use to apply the glitter. And it works for me. So I went back in with my black eyeshadow and I just placed it on the outer corner of my eye just to fix it up and spice it up and create the smoky eye effect. So as you can see, I'm kind of going upwards as I apply the black eyeshadow, but I don't want to go too upwards because now you don't want to mess up the transition color on the top. Like, see?
OVA the creator. OVA the creator.
Now to create my eyeliner, I use my NK liquid eyeliner, and y'all know, alright, I'm a little not do it in the camera. The mirror was not positioned well enough for me, so you guys couldn't really see how I did my liner. But if you want an in-depth tutorial, I don't really mind doing one for you guys. So I still felt like my eye was missing a lot. I don't know why, but something was not popping out to me. So I decided to put glitter on the eyeliner. And now to put the glitter, you just put the glue on the part that you want the glitter to go on and apply. I was using the padded brush for this, but it wasn't really applying well. So I took my other makeup brush, which was a little bit more skinny on the end, and I just used that to apply it in there.
It's OVA the creator.
I'm done with the glitter. I just took my makeup wipes to clean up all that mess.
It's OVA the creator.
As you guys already know, I like to use hair glue for my eyelashes, and I actually got these lashes from Natalie because I forgot mine at the Anchovia pageant, so she was kind enough to lend me some. Well, not to lend me some, to give me some of hers, and I honestly love them so much. Like, I'm really gonna ask her where she got them from because they're just so dramatic and so fetch. To prime my face, I use Maybelline New York's Master Prime by Face Studio. And I just put that all over my face, looking like a freaking voodoo priest or something. Cover all these imperfections and devilish spots on my face. I use my orange corrector and I just apply it and use my beauty blender to blend that all over. Since my corrector is too bright, I try not to put too much, because then I'll just be looking crazy. Nobody want to look crazy. Time for my foundation. Okay, so for the winter time, I switch up my whole face routine, and I do not use matte and poreless for my foundation because it's already dry and cold outside, and I don't need my face to be any more dry. Yes, I do have oily skin, but it's not as bad in the winter time. So I use the same Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but I use dewy and smooth. And since I get a little bit lighter in the wintertime, I also just mix it with a little bit of concealer just to help. Returning viewers may know that I don't like using colors that are too bright to highlight under my eyes and the bridge of my nose because I don't want to look too washed out or too ghostly. And to contour, I actually use the darkest brown eyeshadow I have, and I just boop boop and use my fingers to deepen that contour. Using the same eyeshadow, I take my beauty blender and I just apply it to my cheekbones just to have a little cutesy little contour. And you must brush upwards when contouring. Upwards.
It's OVA the creator.
Wintertime, I don't use as much setting powder, so to set my concealer, I take a little bit of my benign setting powder. I just brush it across my face. I do not leave it to bake. I don't do none of that, because that just leaves my face brittle and just dry looking and scary, sharp looking. Like, come on, man.
It's OVA the creator.
All I'm doing right now is trying to make my contour pop. So I take a little bit more of my Ben Nye powder and I
It's
just
OVA
place it under the contour and brush downwards and away from the contour.
It's OVA the creator.
Now using this Maybelline New York mascara I stole from my roommate, I just put it on my bottom lashes. Don't you guys look at that. It just works so well. I couldn't just let her have it. I had to take it. I mean, she uses it when she needs to, but now it's mine until I decide to buy one.
It's OVA the creator.
To set my face now, I use my Maybelline New York Master Fix setting spray. And yes, I do like to put on my setting spray before and after I put on my highlight. And my highlight, it's from ColourPop, of course, in the shade Super Shock Chic. We're not about to go through this again. That's it. But I just lightly applied that on my cheekbones to give me that kapow I need. Because I ain't no basic bitch. I am not. And you're not about to make me feel like one.
It's OVA the creator.
And of course, my camera was not recording when I was doing my lip, but this look was pretty easy. And to achieve this, all I needed was a dark brown liner and a matte red lip from ColourPop, of course. So first, I went on to outline my lip with the liner. Then I went in with the lipstick, and then after it dried, I went back in with the liner just to fix the outline and to darken wherever that needed to be.
It's OVA the creator. It's OVA the creator.